click on the subscribe button and remember to press the bell icon for regular notifications from our digital blogger. Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we're going to compare ICICI Direct, a bank-based full-service stockbroker, with Pro Stocks, an upcoming discount stockbroker of India. In this comparison, we will be talking about multiple aspects, including company background, account opening and maintenance charges, brokerage plans, exposure or leverage offered across segments, research accuracy, performance of trading platforms, and some other features that can help you to figure out which of these two stockbrokers is a better choice for you. Let's get started. Now, starting with the company background, Pro Stocks was established recently in the year 2016. Since they are a discount broker, they do not have much of an offline presence. They are a member of BSE and NSE, similar to that of ICICI Direct. They also hold the membership of these two exchanges, but they have a huge offline coverage of around 154 sub-broker and franchise locations across different parts of India. They were launched in the year 2000. So certainly the background of ICICI Direct looks much more promising than the one given by Pro Stocks. If you talk about account opening charges, well, to open your trading or demat account, Pro Stocks does not charge you anything. So is the case with ICICI Direct. However, that particular full service stockbroker charges you 700 rupees to maintain your trading account with them. Pro Stocks, on the other hand, charges you 1000 rupees to maintain the demat account, but this particular amount is refundable in nature. Whenever you're going to close your account with Pro Stocks, you will get that money back into your account. So you have to make sure that you consider all these aspects before making that choice. Then we have brokerage. Now, being a discount stockbroker, a flat rate one, Pro Stocks charges you 15 rupees per executed order. Irrespective of your trade value, you will not be charged anything beyond that number. So you make sure that you understand these intricacies here, because in the case of ICICI Direct, it really depends on your trade value. Higher the trade value, higher the brokerage you are going to pay to that particular full service stockbroker. For equity delivery, it's 0.55. In intraday, it's half of that at 0.275%, and similarly at lot level also for equity option trading, 35 to around 95 per lot. Now, it really depends on which kind of segment you're looking to put your money into. Having said that, in most of the cases, ICICI Direct is certainly a much more expensive stockbroker. For instance, if you trade for 1 lakh rupees in equity delivery, you are going to pay 550 rupees as brokerage charges only. So without any doubt, there is not much of a comparison here. Pro Stocks is way cheaper as far as brokerage is concerned than ICICI Direct. Then we have exposure or leverage. For people who do not understand this concept, basically it's kind of a short-term loan offered by your stockbroker at a specific rate of interest. Now, this interest rate can be in the range of 15 to 22, 23%. And in case of Pro Stocks, they give you 7 times exposure at intraday level. That basically means for 10,000 initial deposit, you can trade up to 70,000 rupees with Pro Stocks in equity intraday. For ICICI, that value can go up to 2.5 lakh because their exposure goes up to 25 times. However, in both in other segments, rather, both of these stockbrokers actually disappoint a lot. Not much of an exposure. In fact, nothing is given away by ICICI and Pro Stocks in currency segments and also in option trading. So if you're looking for exposure across different segments here, you can actually think for some other stockbroker and not these two. But if you are picking one for equity intraday, ICICI Direct is much better than Pro Stocks. Having said that, it's our responsibility to mention that exposure or leverage is a risky concept. Unless you understand the intricacies or risks associated with this concept, make sure you do not put your money into this. Next aspect is customer service. Another important factor. Well, Pro Stocks gives you email support and phone, very limited number of communication channels here. ICICI, being a full service stockbroker, actually does much of it justice either. They've got email support, phone and offline branches. Number of communication channels in this case as well are limited, and as far as quality is concerned, it's not that great. It's around at an average level, but it is certainly better than the one given by Pro Stocks. So if customer service is important to you at a reasonable level, go with ICICI. Or if you want customer service at the topmost level, then you can actually think of some other stockbroker. Both of them are doing around average or below average job here. Then we have research and trading products. ProStocks, nothing there, because they do not provide you any kinds of tips, recommendations or analysis. They are a conventional discount stockbroker. ICICI Direct, well, they do provide you all kinds of tips, but you have to make sure that you perform your analysis on your own as well to back up the research given by them. This research that is going to be done by you can be at a very basic, at a limited level, just to make sure that you are validating whatever tips are coming from the end of ICICI. Then we have trading segments. You cannot put your money into commodity segment with either of these two stockbrokers, but ProStocks actually does not even allow you to trade in mutual funds or IPOs either. So very limited number of trading segments associated with ProStocks, not much of a recommendation available there. Then we have some other sort of a feature. It really depends whether you need these features or not. 3-in-1 account is given by ICICI, so is the case with relationship manager, but it really comes down to your preferences. If you don't need any of this, you can actually move on, but if you need some of these services, you can figure out by looking at the chart here. Now let's spend some time talking about their trading platforms. They've got availability on different devices here. We'll start with the mobile app, and for that we need to check out Google Play Store. So start the mobile app of ICICdirect.com. Now this particular application is rated at 3.5 by around 12,100 users, out of which 28% of them have rated this app negatively. Overall satisfaction score stands at around 72%. The last update was done on 31st of July 2017. Number of installs 5 lakh to 1 million. So these numbers look good, but when it comes to the actual ground reality, the feedback of the customer base using this mobile app on a real basis, there are a lot of issues. For instance, the app's UI has seen a lot of criticism from the users. ICICI Direct actually has not been a good name when it comes to mobile trading space, and so is the case with this particular mobile app. There are issues with the usability, the navigation across different features here. Then there are concerns with performance of different technical and fundamental analysis level analysis. Then there are concerns with the login issues. So you might be actually logged out if you're performing or intraday trading. You might be logged out of the application after a span of 15 to 20 minutes without any notification, and it might actually result in a lot of loss for you. So there are few concerns. Certainly it looks that ICICI is doing some updates here and there, but they do not seem to be going ahead with what is the expectation from the user base. So ICICI Direct has to make sure that they do list out whatever requirements, whatever problems, whatever concerns the users are facing, and correspondingly align them with their overall updates in the coming future. But as of now, it is around average sort of a mobile app. You will be able to perform your trading, but there will be some concerns you have to go through as well. Then we have the mobile app of ProStocks. Now this application seems pretty new because number of installs are very limited. Feedback is around 3.5 by 40 odd people, not a big sample size to make an objective judgment, but out of that around 30-31% have already rated this app negatively. The last update was done on 29th of July 2017. Number of installs, as we just mentioned, are very small at 1,000 to 5,000. So one thing the app needs to be seen is the brand awareness that is certainly lacking. We do not see much of the brand awareness created by this stockbroker here, and so is the case with the mobile app. It has not been installed in the first place, so forget about the ratings. The app has some performance related issues as well, so you might face some connectivity concerns, especially if you're living in a smaller city. So not a recommendable software. It has to get mature to actually be put in line with the comparison of other stockbrokers before we make that point for you. So for now, we will actually tell you that you can avoid this application, and if you want to pick one, you can go ahead with the one provided by ICICdirect.com. Now let's talk about the other trading platforms offered by these two stockbrokers, and for that we need to check out digitalblogger.com. So we'll start with the ones given by ICICI Direct. The first one is TradeRacer. This is a terminal-based software. It requires to be downloaded and installed onto your computer and laptop, and once you do that, you can start trading from there. Number of features are exhaustive. User experience is also good, but the only problem here is that it requires you to pay something. It's not a free software. As long as you're able to generate 750 rupees as brokerage, that is free. but otherwise you have to pay that particular amount to this particular full service stockbroker here. Then we have the web version, the Trade Racer Web. It is exact replica, but it is in the browser, sort of a variation. Number of features are good in this case as well. User experience is a problem actually. So if you're a beginner, you will actually be confused in performing your analysis or doing your trades. We will not recommend you as long as you're a beginner. If you're a medium to heavy level trader, yes, you can use this application for sure. Then the mobile app is something we already discussed. They need to certainly work upon the feedback given by the clients and take them into their updates on a regular basis. Now, if you want to check out the complete review of these trading platforms of ICICI, you can certainly do that by going to the specific links here, where we talk about the basic introduction, number of features in length, and finally the positives and negatives of using that particular trading application. And so is the case done with the mobile app of ICICI and the Trade Racer terminal based software or the same stockbroker. It gives you a complete 360-degree analysis so that you can understand if there are any problems or is there anything that you require from a trading platform. You will be able to figure out that thing from these reviews here. Now let's talk about the trading platforms offered by ProStocks. So there are different trading platforms across browser, across terminal based software and the mobile app given by ProStocks. But most of these trading applications have a similar concern. The number of features are limited and the user experience can be improved. Be it the terminal based software, ProStocks Desktop gives you different types of feature here, but it is suitable for high performance sort of a trader who is basically doing intraday trading specifically. ProStocks Web also comes with the same sort of variations, but the concern here in this case is also going to be the number of features, minimal configuration it requires. So it's a lightweight application though. Mobile app is something we already discussed. Well, mobile app is pretty basic again. So yes, it might take 6 months to 1 year as long as ProStocks is diligent enough to have consistent updates on these trading platforms, but as of now they look a little step below than a mature trading application or the basic requirements that you can have as a client from your stockbroker as far as trading platforms are concerned. So if you want to pick one of these two stockbrokers here, without any doubt go ahead with ICICI Direct as far as trading platforms are concerned. So that's it for the comparison between ProStocks and ICICI Direct. We have talked about multiple aspects here, starting from company background, brokerage, pricing, exposure, service, trading products, platforms, and now you have to see what exactly you are looking for, and based on that you can make a choice for yourself. If you want some sort of help from our end in finalizing a stockbroker that is more suitable to you, you can check out this link, digitalblogger.com/free, call back, broker choice, put in your details and your preferences there so that we can set up a call back for you absolutely free. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, Digital Blogger, at YouTube, with presence on some other social media channels including Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr and SlideShare with the same handle of course. You can follow us there, like us there, and we will be continuously publishing content in different formats on a daily basis. That's it again. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.